I just take a moment to acknowledge you are a hockey fan and also an extreme environmentalist? Those two things never really...
Not a hockey fan.
Oh, okay.
I'm a sports fan in general, and my son was interested in like hockey and skating, so I took him to a game to like expose him to it, you know?
So he's into hockey and skating.
He tried skating,
Right.
didn't take, and
So he's straight.
we don't know.
Well,
We'll see.
He went hockey over skating, I'd say. That's as much as an indication as you need.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. It's sort of saying it without saying it. Yeah.
You ever hung with hockey players?
No.
Hockey players, they're swinging their dicks around each other more than any other sport.
Are they?
Oh my God. I played baseball in college, and so we would hang with like hockey players, and those guys are just, they're nuts, dude.
Yeah.
At a young age, they're just like in locker rooms, naked. They're a different breed, bro. And my friend's brother was on the Kings, so he would hang out with them sometimes. You know what they would do on a Friday night? They would sit in a garage in Manhattan Beach and drink out of 30 packs.
Wow.
Not in the fridge, just out of the case, man. Hockey players are a different breed.
So they party harder. You think if it was...
They party hard. They don't give a shit about their face. They don't care that your dick's out. They don't care about a thing, dude.
Right. They just throw caution to the wind, those
guys are nuts.
Their teeth, everything gets knocked out.
They don't care.
Yeah. Wow.
They don't even fix their teeth. You see a guy in the game, and it's right before the game, and his face is beat up, and you're like, what happened to him? I'm like, oh, that's just how he looks.
Yeah.
That's years of hockey right there.
Yeah. When you're, I guess when you play hockey, like you play baseball, right? So in baseball, like you would probably pick up some Spanglish. Spanish. There's so many baseball players are from Latin America. I think when you play hockey, it's probably you pick up some Swedish and Russian. Same way.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yes, he has a whole team's full of Ruskies and Finnish guys.
Tons. Yeah, totally.
That's like the Latin American for hockey.
Yeah,
is like
100%.
Hey, man, I'm from Finland. Yeah, it's my friend Zvusnit from
this
whatever.
Is, Drazan Filovic.
Yeah, Markan from Finland.
Yeah.
You played baseball.
Yeah.
I knew it was something, dude. Have we talked in person ever before this?
No. Remember I came up to you in Austin. I'm like, bro, man, I've been a fan for I just watch you clips on social.
Yeah.
Your stand up, you on pods, and I'm like, this dude just I don't know, I just like your rhythm. And then so I introduced myself.
I like your fucking rhythm. And this is going good.
And that's why Are You Garbage? Like, oh, you're gonna have a fucking blast. And I go, is he from Mass? And they're like, no, Brooklyn.
You're like, same shit.
That's it.
Fucking
I don't give a shit.
Small.
Are you a baseball guy?
I love baseball, but I knew it was something because you got an athlete's confidence.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You don't come, and ball players perfect because ball players sometimes, or former ball players, don't necessarily look like they're not imposing. Like when you're like, oh, he played hoops.
Yeah.
You see me, you're like, oh, he played badminton.
Yeah.
I got a badminton build.
Bocce. He was doing bocce out in Brooklyn with 7-year-old men.
Yeah. I'm a professional bocce look.
Yeah.
And you got because it's a confidence.
Yeah.
Former athletes have a confidence, a little swagger, a little masculinity, if you will. Dick's swinging a little bit.
Maybe.
So you played college ball?
College ball, D2. We weren't that good.
It's better than D3.
Yeah.
You had a couple of.
We would play some D1 teams. We got at Dartmouth. I had my best game ever at Dartmouth. Yeah, I went 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a triple. And then they brought me in. I was having a great game in right. They brought me in to close out the inning.
Yeah.
The pitcher went to right. I came in. I got a guy to pop out. He's fucking doing a dance and right, drops it, gets a guy in first and second. I hit the next guy, load the bases. Ken Griffey Jr. gets up, rips me off the hockey arena. Over the fence, hits the hockey arena. And then the ump throws a ball out to the shortstop, and he comes over, and he's like, God, that was a bomb. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. And then I hit the next 2 guys. Yeah. Boom, boom. I set an NCAA record. 3 guys in 1 inning.
Are you from Massachusetts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stoneham, baby.
Yeah. What plot?
Stoneham, Mass. Nancy Kerrigan. No big deal.
That's fucking Jay Larson.
We got the Stone Zoo out there, baby.
What's it feel like to get rocked like that?
Dude, I would get rocked a lot. Like, we played UMass Lowell, and they are like a legit team. Yeah. And I remember it was my senior year, and they can you come in and pitch? We're getting shacked. Yeah. And I was like, all right. And I'm throwing change-ups low and away, and guys are just going the other way with it. I'm like, get me out of here, man. like you can't get out of an inning.
Yeah.
My boy John, he played at UMaine, and they were playing Miami down in Florida, and it was on TV. And they were getting killed.
D2 game on TV?
No. He was at UMaine, and they transferred, and we played together at St. A's. That's where I went, St. Anselm in New Hampshire.
Okay.
And he was in this game, and they're getting destroyed. And the coach comes out to him, and he's like, thank God. And he's like, listen, I got nobody else. You got to keep going. and he just had to stay in and just get hammered by Miami. Just future #1 draft picks, just
tee it off on him,
crushing
like he was the machine at a batting practice.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when a pitcher doesn't have his stuff, it's just you're just struggling with location.
Let me just tell you something.
Yeah.
I never had stuff. When you're a DT, you know what I was really good at?
Yeah.
I would have been a great BP pitcher because I just throw too many strikes.
Right.
I don't have enough speed to blow you away.
Yeah.
I didn't have a sharp enough curveball or a drastic changeup. I did have location, but more often than not, it was just right down the gutter.
So you were like a female softball pitcher.
Oh man, I wish those chicks just fucking bring it.
They
dude.
wing it in there.
They wing it.
Why do they do that? You think chicks can't throw overhand?
I don't know what the thing is.
Yeah,
you know,
then,
it's way better for your arm to throw that.
Absolutely,
this is your natural motion.
Yeah, they don't have to have Cynthia John surgery.
No. That's hilarious.
Yeah, they're like,
and they whip off the leg. It's crazy.
Yeah, how come? Like, why is there no female baseball? And it's ironic because the softball's bigger, but their hands are smaller and their brains are smaller.
And the base paths are shorter. Everything's smaller.
I love that look. You're like, is he serious?
No, I know where you're coming from.
I'm totally serious.
Dead serious.
I mean, you know, it's correlation, hands, brain.
Everything.
Yeah. Stuff like that. So it's ironic, at least, that they should be playing with a smaller ball like they do in basketball. They play with a smaller ball.
Is it smaller in basketball?
It's smaller. Yeah, because their hands are smaller.
Do you think there'll ever be a sport that women will compete at a professional level with men?
Women to men.
Yeah.
Of course, because it's equality. They're equal.
Yeah, I mean, but we know that.
I mean, you see that. They should be allowed to compete with. Yeah, it's why there's the reason why there. How come the controversy is always only with M to F, male to female, trans.
Yeah,
that's where the controversy is, because it would be hard to fathom Elliot Page keeping up with Odell Beckham Jr. in the open field.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't want to say that's because of anatomically anchored or biological reasons, because obviously it's not.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone would be against it. The good part about trans male athletes is everyone supports it. Because if you can show me a trans man who can beat Odell Beckham Jr. in a foot race, we're all going to be cheering him on.
We're all going to be like...
Because they're the underdog. Yeah.
ODB would be getting some shit.
He would,
Everyone would be like, this is amazing. Then you get in the locker room and it's going to be flying.
He will be like, what? Yeah. You just got beat by a guy, but...
Did you? That's what they were just doing. But did you?
I guess you would have to say you got beat by a guy, but there'd have to be a wink with it. You got beat by a guy.
There's been like a college football player who's a woman, but they have like a kicker. You know what I mean? Like they can just fucking slam it, you know?
Now, you told me before we got on the podcast that you think...
this isn't true. What?
Right. Now you know what I'm doing. Now you know I'm naughty. Yeah, you know I'm naughty.
I know where you're going.
Yeah, because you told me...
You said naughty.
You preempted it. I like it.
Yeah.
You knew it was coming.
I'll get ahead of you.
Yeah, because you said to me in the text, you said you feel like to make it fair, women comics should transition to men and so they can try to compete with us.
Just so that we can be on the same page.
So we can try, so at least they can come off a little funnier. That's what you said. And I said, I don't know. I think women are funny.
Right.
And I said, Jay, I don't know why you'd say that.
And I said, you're fucking out of your mind, bro.
I said, yeah, I mean, I don't know. You've been on the West Coast too much. I don't know what's going on the West Coast, but here in New York, we are equal with them.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on in the groups you run in, but women are allowed to perform here.
And I still just don't agree, you know?
Yeah, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, some of them can be funny, right? They don't have to transition to be funny is my point. I disagree with you is what I'm saying.
That would be, if you could get someone that just has no idea that that's what's going on, you know what I mean? Like, if you could be throwing some politician into that shit, that would be so funny.
That's what we do. That would be fun to get them on. Yeah, get someone on and just be like, so I got this text from you and that's what you said.
God, I read this article that you'd said. Yeah. And I'm just saying, I don't agree.
Yeah.